Welcome, guys. Today's topic is psychology. I will detail lecture on psychology in my coming this in this lecture. And what is psychology? Psychology is the scientific study of mind behavior. So what is psychology? As we already I discussed in my lecture, that is psychology. The psychology include the study of conscious and unconscious phenomena, including feelings and thoughts. It is an academic discipline of immense scope of processing boundaries between the natural social sciences. Psychologists seek an understanding of the immigrant properties of brain, linking the discipline to the neurosciences as a social science. Psychologist aims to understand the behavior of individuals and groups, or PSE, a Greek letter, which commonly associate with the science of psychology. So basically, professional practitioners, professionally, I must say, a practitioner, this or research involved in a discipline is called psychologist. Same psychologist can also be classified as social behavior or cognitive psychologist attempt to understand the role of psychologist attempt to understand the role of mental functions and individual or social behavior. Other explore the physiological or behavior biological process that underline cognitive functions and behaviors. Psychologists involved research. Yes, I always exploring this thing in my lecture, that the what psychologists have to do. Psychologists are involved in a research on perception, cognition, attention, emotion, intelligence, subjectivity, experience, motivation, brain functions, and personality. Psychologists interest intended to interpretation relationships, psychological ideas, and our psychological resilience, family resilience, and other areas. So basically, the main purpose of psychology to understand the mind, so that how minds perceive to attend things, that something that attack on a our personal feelings, that how he is affecting to those, he's taking those actions in a physical way. Functioning and personality. Psychologist interest in interpersonal relationship, psychological resilience, family resilience, and other areas within social psychology. They also consider the unconscious mind. Research psychologists apply empirical method to infer causal and correlational relationship between psychoquical variables. Same but not all. Clinical and counseling psychologists rely on symbolic interpretations. This is all about today lecture. I know that the psychology it's a really important lecture, but on a physical perspective also, but it is also an important to understand the whenever we need to understand the why personal, why people are getting frustrated, why people are getting more tension. The main purpose is that to understand the psychology, what he has felt, what he feel, that when he targeted in different problems. If you have more questions regarding this, you can ask him in comment box. Thank you very much.